Almost every culture has its own variation on chicken soup, and rightly so. It's one of the most gratifying dishes on the face of the earth. Quote by Yotam Ottolenghi. For my chicken soup recipe, I will be utilizing the whole chicken, carrots, celery, onions, garlic, and rosemary. I first chop and dice all the vegetables, cutting off the ends and skins and putting them aside. Great for composting. For the chicken, starting from the back, I'll first remove the skin in 1 or 2 large pieces, if possible. This may take some practice. I'll then cut up the entire chicken, removing every bit of flesh from the bone. For the soup pot, I'll be using a thick-bottomed pan to help disperse the heat through the cooking process. This helps minimize chances of burning. Next, I'll get the pan nice and hot and lay the chicken skin in flat to start to render the fat out. On medium heat, this should take around 20 to 30 minutes. Once it looks nice and crispy, I put it aside to cool down. Okay, back to the bones and the meat. At this point, I season the chicken flesh with my favorite herbs and spices such as salt, black pepper, sage, and garlic powder. I'll pop both the meat and the bones in the oven at 375 to roast. Okay, let's check back on that chicken crackling. With a little addition of salt, this chicken skin crackling is my little secret snack I always love to eat while making chicken soup. It already smells like KFC in here. And the taste is just incredible. Also, look at that liquid gold that rendered out of the skin here. I'm going to take all the veggies and saute them in that fat. Make sure the pan stays nice and hot so when the veggies go in, it doesn't cool the pan down. We are looking for more of a fry, not a steam. Okay, letting those cook down and brown, we can put them aside for now. 25 minutes have gone by. Let's check the chicken meat in the oven. Looks good to me. The bones will probably need about 45 minutes in total roasting time. Also looks ready. Aside, I'll have put a crock pot filled with water on high so it's ready for the bones right out of the oven. I'll let the crock pot go for about 4 hours on high to fully cook the bones and produce a flavorful stock for the soup base. When the meat literally falls off the bone, you know it's ready. I'll place a colander in the stock pot and strain the liquid off. Do not throw the bones away. Afterwards, I'll place the pot back on the burner on medium heat. Then I'll take the roasted and rested chicken and dice it up into bite-sized pieces. Then take all the meat off the braised bones and it will add more protein and less waste. As you can see here, I've gained another 8 ounces or so of meat. Now that the soup is hot, I'll add all the chicken back in and let that simmer for about 10 to 15 more minutes. The soup is looking absolutely amazing, and I will just add a bit of salt to taste. Okay, the soup is ready, and I just want to recap. that I've used the whole chicken in this process, from fat to bones to meat. Roasting the chicken meat instead of braising it, along with the veggies being added in later being cooked less, lends a much more enjoyable bite during the eating experience. Now, just look how beautiful this is, and the aroma is out of control. I typically pour it over brown rice, and I'll be enjoying this soup for about a week. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.